But right now we will jump over to Thursday slate, and we got BYU in Alabama. In Newark, New Jersey. Has this line moved since I made these slides last night?
I think you're right. I think you have the number right. Yeah.
BYU's getting 5.5 against Roll Tide. I'm betting all these games on Thursday, by the way, so don't be alarmed at the music. But BYU plus 5.5. They, my St. Mary's play was weak. They didn't have the athletes. BYU does. Kada, kid from Rutgers, Mag. They're going to be able to hang with these boys. Protect the rim. They're going to be able to. They're live on the money line. I might sprinkle the money line. Mac, what are you doing here?
My heart is with BYU, but I hate the matchup, honestly. I think Alabama baits you into playing one of these up-tempo games. I mean, the total's at what, 175.5, the highest NCAA tournament game in forever. I just think BYU ultimately gets outraced by Alabama and all their athletes. The teams that bothered BYU in the Big 12 had athletes. Alabama has high-level athletes. They also have.
They don't play no defense, though.
Alabama's defense is actually better than BYU.
They play more defense than they're.
I wasn't
way
arguing that. I'm saying comparing it to Houston or Iowa State or something.
Well, no, I mean, and Texas Tech is the other one that bothered them too. I just think it's going to be a high fucking possession game, back and forth. I think Alabama pulls away, wins by like 8 or 10. And they have experience in this game. Sears, Nelson, they played in the Sweet 16 last year. This is their third straight Sweet 16. Nate Oates has actually got the experience. Kevin Young, first ever Sweet 16 game. And I'm going to fade him coming off elevation, now going to the East Coast. So reluctantly, I will lay the points with Alabama and battle you. My heart's with BYU, though.
Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I'm saying forget the points and take the money line. Here's how I see this game going out. First off, the over is my favorite pick here. The Cocktail Napkins got it at 179. I just think the tempo is going to be really fast, and Alabama's going to dictate that. But this season, they haven't been great shooting the ball. And in the month of March, they're only shooting 34.7% from deep. That's 153rd in the country. If they shoot themselves out of this game, it's a coin flip, and BYU has a chance to win this thing. Plus 180 at a 50-50 shot. I'll take that. Like, to me, that seems like a no-brainer. That if you're playing at so fast of a tempo, BYU increases their possessions in this game. Just for me, I'm okay losing a plus 180 here.
Yeah, no, I'm going to sprinkle the money line too. By the way, I'm going to jump in on that action as well. So we have a battle in Newark. Gandhi, Phoenix on the Coos, Max and Roll Tide. I'll have you know that shout out to Ryan Kramer. There's a gigantic Mormon temple in Newark. So I think the fish out of water will be them boys from the South coming up to Newark, New Jersey. All right. They made a movie called My Cousin Vinny. It was basically the role reversed. All right. So there we go. All right. Yes. Folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog in college hoops is like, it's like a goddamn, it's like a, I don't know, vodka soda. Just goes together smooth. All right. You're just picking winners. I looked today. I shit you not. Where's the camera here? I've been picking games while I was over there. Look at this account. God damn it. Stop tweeting at me. $709 here. I started out with 50 fucking bucks. What's going on over here? That's because college hoops is available on this thing. And, oh man, it's to me, one of the sharpest things you can get going. They also have every other sport. I played it with UFL, CFL, I mean, MLB, NBA, NHL, NFL, college football, play it all. MMA, PGA, but Mark Sears, higher than 20.5 points. I took this one, but I'm curious what you're going to do here.
Higher,
lower, 20.5.
Crazy possession game.
I'm on that one. I took the higher as well, and I paired that with the likes of, who did I pair that with? I paired it with Caleb Love. I'm curious what you would do with Caleb Love, higher or lower, 17.5 points.
Oh, higher, baby. Caleb Love's my guy, baby.
Exactly. That's what I loaded up on that thing. Underdog fantasy, just killing it over there. So check that out. And look, like I said, I know they're our sponsor, but I really think they're fucking awesome. If you're going to sign up, use our promo code TCESGPN to claim your special pick plus first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus credits. UnderdogFantasy.com promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Edge Boost. Yes, SGPN has partnered up with Edge Boost, the premier Visa debit card for bettors. An Edge Boost card allows you to avoid the hassle of having your card denied at the sportsbook, DFS site, sweepstakes site, racetrack, court, casino. Plus, you can earn up to $750 per month in cashback rewards for using your Edge Boost card. And your money is safe as the card is FDIC insured. The best part is no credit checks, and it's completely free. So sign up today at edgeboost.bet, promo code SGPN. All right, we are back on the college basketball experience. Like I said, check out the Frozen 4 episode we did for the NCAA tournament, the hockey NCAA tournament that's starting on Thursday. Also, the college football experience will be dropping some episodes, the college baseball experience as well. What's up, Bieniek?
And before you judge their decision of why are you playing the games on Thursday and Friday, that's when the NCAA tournament is, they stagger them. Their first game is before all the NCAA basketball games.
See, here's the difference. I don't even come at them for that. I come at the UFL because you're trying to build fans. There's no fans. Like the UFL, check out the UFL gambling podcast. I just did an hour hour and 30 minutes on the fucking show, but they are playing a game at Houston on Friday night, the same exact time the Houston Cougars are playing. So you have a fan base with no history. You're trying to establish a fan base, and you're going toe to toe with the biggest ticket in the town. Yeah. Just very stupid. Very stupid.
On Thursday, you get a 2:00 game, and then 2 5:00 games, and then on Friday it's the same thing. You get a 2:00.
But you got the built-in fan base. Like Ohio State fans, they might just be like, "Yeah, I want to watch March Madness, but we're not in March Madness. Well, let's fucking watch us in the Frozen 4." You know what I mean? So like when you're a part of a school, it cuts deeper. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't think it's like shit. You could tell me ECU's bowling team's in the national championship, and I'd be like, yeah, let me tune into the shit, right? So there you go, folks. Want to tell you that the college basketball experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Looking for all of our picks and podcasts in one place? Well, we got it for you. Download the SGPN app wherever you get your apps. It is free and it is fantastic. You'll get articles from Noah Bieniek, from Cannabis Capper, and a slew of other individuals. You'll get picks from everyone on the staff. You'll also get all of our podcasts all in one place in case you're late. You don't want to be the guy who finds out about the podcast too late. You know what I mean? So you'll get all that access there for you. Just type in SGPN in whatever app store you're using, and you're good. We're also brought to you by SeatGeek. Look, we just talked about the Pit in Albuquerque, New Mexico, one of the finest places to catch a college basketball game in America. I highly encourage you to go out and support college basketball, or just go watch live sports or entertainment. It's always the best version of it to me. Yeah, cool. It's cool to get the album, but if you go catch the band or the group, it's fucking way better for the most part. There's a few times, but for the most part, I'd say 95% of the time you're good. Same with stand up, same with everything really. All right. So it's whether it's sports, whether it's the arts, you got to go out and check out. This is March too. I mean, shit, if you're in Indianapolis, close to Indianapolis, why are you not going to the Sweet 16 action? Or if you're wherever, NIT going on in Chicago, right? Why are you not checking out Sister Jean and company? I've been using SeatGeek for a while. I went to an ECU game recently, and I loaded up all of the apps that I tried to use, and I realized that SeatGeek was by far the top one as far as price and quality, and also just it's user friendly, which is why I want to give them a shout out. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and much, much more. And obviously, March Madness is here. We got the Frozen 4. What are you doing? You're in Fargo, North Dakota. I mean, you got a fucking treat coming through your town. If you're in St. Louis, you got all that good stuff. SeatGeek has your back too. Each ticket is rated on a 1 to 10 scale, so you know you're getting a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And I came through for you guys because I got you a little discount. Use the promo code SGPN10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. Once again, that's 10% off any tickets with the promo code SGPN10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you could use it later. SeatGeek. Do it. Next up, Maryland. It's in San Francisco, taking on the Florida Gators. Todd Golden, he's back. He's going to, what is that spot? Who in the chat is familiar? What is it? House of Prime Rib? Is that what it is? I went to some awesome prime rib steakhouse there in San Francisco. So Golden's back. He's hitting that spot. Things are feeling good again. He's sending dick pics to all the girls there in San Francisco, and he's fine. No, he's all fine. It's only these Florida bitches giving him a hard time.
You can't tell me he wasn't doing the same thing in San Fran.
God damn, I hate the world. Every day I got to explain this is a joke. It's a joke. What the guy said at 101 minutes and 71 seconds or 51 seconds was very inappropriate. I feel like I should not. I'm going to write the company that gave him the sponsor deal, and I will try to do my best and do my part. And I encourage you to do your part on getting this scumbag off the air.
Yeah. There was a guy that commented what happened to the horse trailer hideout this year. Basically the exact same story that Colby told.
And we're not running from anybody. All right. Come at me, horse trailer. All right. Yeah, we got canceled there. It's okay. Right, we're
you lose some.
I really thought this was bullshit, but my dad will be like, he's in his 70s and he's like at the dog park and he'll meet some other people, and they start talking about kids, and they'll bring up me and they say, "Hey, my son's a comedian. He does a sports show too, talking stuff." And it's like, the most common, and I get it some, but I feel like he gets it even more now that we're here, is, this could be the last voice of free speech. And it's like, that's not really that's a bold thing to put on my shoulders. I'm just a drunken idiot, but who knows? Maybe I'm actually right. The more shit like I got the other day of someone actually writing us, trying to cancel us just for a fucking joke. Maybe I am. Maybe he's on to something. I just don't know that I can handle that burden. All right. Anyone got any mushrooms?
Nothing surprises me anymore, man. Yeah, we had a former friend that I thought was my friend fucking try and cancel me. Even everybody created a burner account.
God damn it.
What's wrong with this world?
These fucking idiots. All right. These fucking idiots.
I was like, God damn, I thought we were friends. I can't stop it.
He called them bitches at 101 minutes and 37 seconds. My wife was listening in the other room, and I haven't had sex with her since. Unbelievable. What a world. Anyway, Florida, like I said, Todd Golden's back sending dick pics in San Francisco. I don't know who too. It could be some men.
They're using the San Francisco Dons gymnasium too. So War Memorial Arena. So familiar tread there.
Yeah.
Women there.
Yeah, I mean, San Francisco, it's like Baskin Robbins, all 31 flavors, man. Whatever.
He has connections.
I was walking through Golden Gate Park once. When like I saw 3 butt-ass naked people just run past me. I'm sitting there saying, "Oh, look at this." It's like a fucking Ferris wheel. Then all of a sudden, just 3 naked people just run right past me. No idea what's going on. Fantastic stuff. I also saw an epic homeless person fight there too. So
I knew that was coming up. That's the capital of homeless people.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get here. But I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get fucking rich because I am all overlaying. The best thing that happened to Florida was that UConn game. They're gonna destroy Maryland by double digits here. Give me the Gators -6.5. Sorry, Terps. I would love for the Terps. If I not betting this, I would love for the Terps to win this game just because, I feel like a little bit of an allegiance. Got my lefty Drizel cup there, but give me the Gators -6.5. Mac, what are you doing here?
Who's a better coach in this game?
Yeah.
Neither one of them, I think, are tremendous.
Yeah. I was thinking about this. We'll have another battle. I'm on the Terps. The Terps have not been blown out this entire year, which is actually hilarious. Like I looked at their losses. Every game is by 3, it feels like. Or they joked that they finally won a buzzer beater because they lost like 4 buzzer beaters this year.
Yeah.
I think you can attack Florida on the inside and the interior. I think UConn exposed that. I think that they can put some pressure on the rim. They can play through Queen, play through Reese. And I think that they're going to be able to hang in this thing because they can control the tempo here. Florida, I'm still a little skeptic on Todd Golden, especially as a north of 2 possession favorite here. So give me the Terps here to be right there till the very end. Give me Florida in a close one. And a scheduling note, no travel spot for Maryland. They stayed out on the West. So that Big Ten's going to benefit here. They already done this travel thing. They went right from Seattle down to San Francisco, and this Golden thing back in San Fran's a distraction.
Well, I'll tell you
what's
this,
the distraction?
That's
Hold
a
on.
distraction.
Hold on. What's a distraction? We have Kevin Willard worrying about his athletic director at Maryland, sending him personally announcing that he's the new AD at SMU before it's even public. Also flirting with Villanova for a coaching job. I don't know what Willard's done.
I could see Bieniek. I could see Todd Golden taking the team to his old former strip club, the Hung Jury.
At the sorority house right now with Todd Golden.
There are more distractions with Maryland right now than there are in
no
Florida.
Way.
That's a guarantee.
No way.
Well, you don't think all the added media attention after I'm fading them after a buzzer beater? First off, that's the number 1 on the handicap.
Florida basically won a buzzer beater.
Number 2 is you don't think all this added media attention is a distraction too?
No.
Yeah. Kevin Willard's going to get there, and right before the game starts, he's like, "All right, guys, what are we going to do?" He's going to have the team together. He's like, what should we do to win this game?
Throw the ball to Queen.
As haven't done any prep.
Their Queen's right. Throw the ball to the biggest son of a gun and let him fucking work. Don't complicate it.
Sometimes it is that simple.
No, man, guards win in March. It's the same handicap that I've had the entire tournament with this Florida team. The entire year. I said that this is the best trio of guards that any team in the country has. And Walter Clayton Jr., Elijah Martin, and Will Richard. That is the identity of this team. The rotational of bigs up front is just the added benefit of, we're going to be scrappy, go on the glass, take some extra rebounds if you give them to them. I think you could give Derek Queen 40 and Florida still wins this game. So I'll take the Gators.
We got a battle. Bieniek and Dant on the Gators. Gators. Mac on the Terps.
Last thing too, Mac all year has been laying the 6.5, taking the 5.5, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna take the 6.5." It opened at
4.5. You haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, I have. I grabbed the 4.5.
Well, exactly. It's the opener. It's fake steam on these Todd Golden dick pics.
Fool ass bitch made pump. You disloyal fool ass bitch made pump.
Next up, Arizona. This is in Newark. Shout out to David Matola. He's in Albuquerque now. You've gone that far. Why don't you go a step further and fly on into Newark? Arizona Duke. 2 blue bloods going at it. If Arizona still gets that They still qualify for that. There you go. Nice kick there by Caleb Love. Caleb Love has been known to kick Duke's ass before. Duke's laid 8.5. Not actually, it's 9.5 now. It's gone up a full point.
Give me that.
You're gonna need that point.
Yeah,
I will take Duke minus the points. Duke wins by 11. Mac?
So what do you think? It's close and then they blow it open later, or do you think they just kick their ass from the beginning?
I think it's like a 20-point game, and then Arizona hits a couple threes, gets it right close to that number, and then Duke wins by 11.
Well, we're gonna find out here if Duke is the UConn of last year, because if they cover this one, I mean, this is UConn-like, where they're just going to cover every fucking game, even though I will refuse to.
If they cover against my beloved Big 12 team, then I'm going to buy into them for real.
Oh, dude, hey, they already played this year, and they fucking beat Arizona's ass, but this is a different
14 on their home court.
Let me finish. This is a different Arizona team, because V-Star wasn't even playing back then. Awaka was still trying to figure out his role. Townsend. The veteran guards of Love, Bradley, and Lewis, I think, can actually match him on the perimeter. And they're not just going to let fucking Tyrese Proctor walk into 7 threes like Baylor did. They're going to have to get something in transition because Duke's defense is pretty damn good in the half court. I think they can get enough here. And if it gets close late, can Caleb Love get him over the finish line one more time and kill Duke?
What's your record on Duke games this year?
I'm 2-3 in my last
like
5.
Kansas and Duke. I bet you that's 80% of his losses this year.
Kansas beat Duke's ass too. So yeah, that's another.
Well, you got that one right.
Fuck Duke. Give me Arizona, baby. Come on, Caleb Love. Please don't go 3 for 20. If that happens, I'm dead.
Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Last time he faced him. Yeah, when Caleb Love and Arizona lost to Duke on November 22nd. Love went for 8 points on 1 for 9 from 3, 2 for 4 from the field, only went to the line twice. I just feel like if that's your whistle on your home floor against Duke, what kind of whistle do you expect on a neutral floor against Duke? Yes, that is part of the handicap here. And also the cocktail napkin has Arizona only as a 6.5 point dog. Throw that shit out the window because it had Baylor as like a close competitor in that game. We saw how that one worked out. It didn't. Duke completely pulled away and did their UConn thing. Yeah, I'm on the Blue Devils with Colby. I'm actually taking the over in this one. The Napkins got it at 161. I'm rooting for the best of both worlds. Duke's offense has been unbelievable so far in the tournament. And you know what? If Caleb Love goes off and drills a couple of them, I'll just be very, very entertained and rooting for chaos because I have the over. So over 153.5.
Did you guys just see the end of that shit?
Yeah, fucking let's call the timeout.
Oh my
God. Don't compare Caleb Love in November to Caleb Love in March, baby.
Don't compare Caleb Love to Saturday to Caleb Love on Tuesday. He's not consistent.
Caleb Love, this is Caleb Love as a 25-year-old. How old is he now? He's been in college forever.
And how much more mature is he?
I was impressed with his answer in the post game. He
thought about it.
His ass. They tried to bait his ass. The fucking media wants Duke. They tried to bait his ass, and he said, "Nah, we'll be ready for Duke. We got a good team here." They wanted that bulletin board, but old Caleb Love's coming to play.
He didn't get it off, so it's a good thing he called timeout.
Yeah. Caleb Love, miracle worker again. Let's go. End Shire like you ended Coach K. Go Cats.
But look, I mean, this is how great college hoops is right now. We got the NIT North Texas at Oklahoma State. The guy's head's in the way of the fucking buzzer beater. We don't know if I think he didn't get it off, right? Then you got the CBI game going on in Daytona Beach with 3 people there. And it's Cleveland State's up by 2 with 2 minutes left. It's so beautiful. Game. It's so fucking beautiful. Both these games are fire. So there's 0.7 on the clock. Oklahoma State down 2. They called timeout. They did make a 3 that would have been the game winner, but I don't think he would have actually got it off. So it's actually good that he called timeout.
What's that CBI game score again?
66-64, 150 on the clock. Cleveland State up by 2 with the ball.
So the under's cooked.
Hey,
Championship games tomorrow, right? In the CBI.
Yes, that's why we're waiting for that.
Yeah.
Historical data here. Do you remember when these two played in the Sweet 16 last time? Duke was a 9.5-point favorite. Arizona beat them.
Well, I mean, how long
Historical
ago was that
data
again?
says that Duke
2011. Kyrie Irving was on that
15
goddamn
years
team.
ago.
Yeah,
Hey,
historical data says Duke's the strongest team we've ever
You
seen.
forgot
in
though.
college
You
basketball.
forgot though.
So
In
it's like-
71, Duke got them by 26.
They did get him in like 01 in the national championship. That was a good game.
Oh, that game pissed me off. Don't get me started on that one. That game. I was on Arizona. If I would have won my bracket pool, fucking Arizona would have won that game. Instead, I lost that shit.
It's good, Tommy Lloyd.
Yeah.
Legacy. Lloyd.
Next up,
battle. You got to play the battle music.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We got a battle. Dundee, Phoenix on these Devils, Mac on these Cats. Next up, the Razorbacks of Arkansas taking on Texas Tech in San Francisco. Texas Tech's lay at 5.5, still at 5.5. The total's now at 148.5. I'm all over Texas Tech here. Arkansas has been a fun run. You had that great win, but I think Texas Tech has the defense. I think they will go zone, and you won't hit any shots. And Texas Tech has shot creators that will not go 2 for 19. Loading up on the Red Raiders minus 5.5. Lock it up. I'm actually parlaying this with Florida minus 6.5. Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I love Tech here, and I know Thero is coming back. Calipari says he's available for 12 to 15 minutes, so that means he'll play 22 to 25 minutes. That's Calipari lingo here. I don't know if McMillan's going to be back. That kind of is a wild card. But I just think this is a bad matchup for Arkansas. You just think about it. Like, it was great what they did against St. John's on Saturday, but it took a 2 for a zillion for them to win that game. I know Arkansas went 2 for a zillion as well, but Arkansas hasn't really made shots at a high clip the whole year. So that's kind of what they've been. Texas Tech is as good defensively, but they also could score with Toppin and Williams. I like Tech by double digits. I think that they're on a different level, and they can match them athlete for athlete, but they can actually make shots. So I think we're getting the better coach too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm with you guys as well. This is a triple lock, three-person sweep here. And this is also part of that trend where, like, if the dog wins their first matchup and then are a dog of 3 or more points the next one, the ATS record is not very good in the NCAA tournament. Arkansas had a perfect matchup against St. John's. We went through it during our show. Colby went through it on Sports Gambling Podcast. I think that was handicapped to an absolute T. They had more athletes than St. John's did. St. John's couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat. Texas Tech has the athletes. They have the shooters. Arkansas is not going to benefit from that. And McCaslin is a damn good coach. I believe that Texas Tech gets this thing done, and they get to the Elite Eight.
There we go. Triple lock. Red Raiders minus 5.5. Parlay it with Florida if you got the cojones. Speaking of Sports Gambling Podcast, that is coming up next, but I want us to give out our top play for Thursday. And there's a CBI game that I'm waiting to. We have Cleveland State up by 1 with 54 seconds left. So we're either going to have Cleveland State or Florida Gulf Coast take it on Illinois State. There is no line, but check the picks page, get the SGPN app. It's free. Just type in SGPN into the app store. But you better believe I'm going to be betting the shit out of this game tomorrow. Yeah, so we don't have a line. I mean, we could try to just get out your top play, and hopefully by the time that's done, we'll know who's playing in the CBI Championship, Daytona Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
Matt Dix, we won on iDub tonight. We did fade Illinois State. iDub covered.
Yes, iDub was getting 6.5.
You said favorite play of the 4?
Yeah, the 4 Thursday games.
Probably Texas Tech.
Yeah, that's why Texas Tech and Florida were the ones like that I had circled. I don't feel amazing about BYU, but I'm still going to play that money line.
I really
The
like
Duke one. I feel like Arizona could get that late cover, that Matola bullshit. You know what I mean? What are you talking about, Mac?
I said I really like Alabama in the matchup. Big dog Arizona money line. Get this fucking Duke shit out of here. Let's go. Caleb Love to the rescue.
So I think it's going to be Cleveland State. They're up 3 now.
So my
on Gulf Coast. Oh no,
my
you're
favorite.
Yeah. Go ahead, Noah.
My favorite play is the Texas Tech pick too. If I had to give something else out to be different, it would be the Arizona Duke over. I also like that Bama BYU over, and the Arkansas Texas Tech over is solid as well. And then Florida against the spread.